Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, we're back with the narrative again. The missing money that was meant for procurement of arms for the Nigerian security structure. So effectively the dollars that was looted by the military is effectively the storyline. We've done a video on this topic on this channel already, but now the presidency comes out. By the presidency, of course, we're talking Malam Buhari, but now the presidency comes out to rebut this narrative. As guys, I bring you this: no money for buying arms missing or misappropriated, a headline attributed to the presidency. So Buhari speaks immediately in defense of his people, as I said he would. If you go back through the archives or to the catalog of my channel, and I might even put it in the description box, but I'd already done a video on this narrative stating what is being alleged and stating that very quickly the Buhari structure will come out and rebuff it, and the spit had not even dried on the floor from that pronouncement or prediction that I made, as up they pop to rebut it. As I stated, again the headline: no money for buying arms missing or misappropriated, a headline attributed to the Buhari government, i.e. the presidency. So now let's now see now what Malam Buhari has to say. The presidency has said no money for buying arms for fighting insurgency is missing, as is being reported in the media. National Security Advisor Babagana Mongono, in an interview with BBC Hausa Service, had said monies meant to buy arms was missing, but Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity Garba Shehu, in an interview with Channels Television on Friday night, assured that the $1 billion taken from the excess crude account was being utilized for the purpose and that nothing was missing. He said the reference by it in the interview, so that should be the reference to it, but it is written by it, so I'll read it as it is written. He said the reference by it in the interview of the BBC Hausa Service by the National Security Advisor has been misconstrued and mistranslated. Shehu said the NSA made two critical points, which were that one is that we don't have enough, which is a statement of fact, and two, procurements made have not been fully delivered. He explained that in August 2018, they allowed the Nigerian government to buy 12 Super Tucano light aircraft suitable for the kind of war the nation is fighting in the Northeast. In addition to the Super Tucano, other arms of the military had also made procurements. Shehu said the Navy has done nearly 100% of their procurement with the equipment delivered, adding that the Air Force had bought a number of attack helicopters. 35 helicopters were bought from the Ukraine, he said. He added that some of them had been commissioned on national television. He said that the nation had bought a lot of drones. He lamented that with the army, there had been problems with procurement as the equipment had been coming in bits and pieces, which is not ideal. In fact, our biggest procurement is coming from the UAE. As I speak to you now, it is held up in a situation only diplomacy will resolve. We were talking to them last week. The Nigerian Minister of Defense actually had a meeting with the ambassador of the UAE to Nigeria, and the idea is to resolve this so that the equipment held up will be released. We need them here, he said. Shehu stated that all these procurements were ongoing, stressing that the NSA did not make accusations of misappropriation because there was none in dealing with this matter. He said that he heard the interview on radio and at no point did the NSA say that money was appropriated? So that should be misappropriated. So I'll read it as misappropriated. So I'll take it from the top again. He said he has heard the interview on radio, and at no point did the NSA say that money was misappropriated and there were no arms to be seen. They have not been delivered. Yes, that is correct. But the thing is that they are things you buy on order, not off the shelf, he explained. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is coming, is what we're being told. But the National Security Advisor, you have to understand the position of the National Security Advisor, not the position of the individual occupying the space, but the position, the weight of that office. The National Security Advisor is like a lone ranger in the security architecture of the country, because it needs to have a on-the-minute feel of the pulse of the nation's security structure. So it needs to, and it does have open access to the highest levels of security. So this guy is able to peruse the books of all of the security arms of the country to say what is going on with you in terms of structure and training and equipment. What do you need? Where is that need most biting, most imminent, and what should the country do? So he has access to all of the documentations to then make this pronouncement that the new service chiefs came in and they could not find any equipment on the ground to pursue now this fight against insurgency that Nigeria has been engulfed in for a good 10-15 years now. So now, if you look at the volume of money that has been pumped into this particular thing, especially in the last 5 years, billions after billions after billions, and we're not talking naira, by the way, when I'm saying billions after billions, we're talking real money, we're talking American dollars, billions after billions after billions after billions after billions of dollars, year in, year out, every single year. They are pumping into this thing, saying that they need equipment. How long exactly does it take to buy equipment is the thing. Even if they are manufacturing this equipment, they have been purchasing this equipment now for the last 5 years. So how come none of them have been delivered is the question. The National Security Advisor has come to tell us that the money has gone, but the equipment is not there. And the presidency is telling us that the equipment is coming in drips and drabs, and this is now the explanation that they're giving us for a 5-year spend. So this is the situation now. But then, of course, in another reportage, we are hearing stories of how the service chiefs are buying vast estates in Dubai. So the money is missing, the equipment are not there, but the service chiefs are buying vast estates in Dubai. So this is the narrative, and this is the Nigerian story. As soon as Malam Buhari gave these service chiefs plum ambassadorial positions as a gift for their service, that is effectively signing them off with a clean bill of health. So that is him assenting to whatever it is their conduct were during their tenure, and that clean bill of health now that Malam Buhari gave them by way of this ambassadorial appointment is now something that cannot now have an allegation attached to it, because there was a lot of outcry about the atrocities of these people when those ambassadorial posts were given, and now off the back of that, now we're now hearing this allegation. So then to reverse and go and investigate these people will be really egg in the face of Malam Buhari, and a Fulani man would never take egg in his face. Nigeria would burn down first before this guy ever admits that he is wrong. Conversations in the comment section, they are now starting to retract it. They are trying to obfuscate, muddy the water, and dabaru everything as they do in Nigeria. It's a Dabaru system. We have taken the money, so what? It's effectively what happens within the Nigerian space. We saw that with the Ganduje example, and we've seen that with all the examples all the way through. Even when you're seeing them taking the money physically, stealing money physically and putting it in their pocket, as we saw with Ganduje, they will just tell you that they have taken the money. So what? So we have taken the money, so what is my reading of now this now response from the Malam Buhari camp. What says you though is the question. How are you reading it? But before you come into the comment section to engage, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Click on like as well, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Once you've done all the clickings, money missing, what money missing is the question now that the Buhari system is putting out in the public space as they go about the business of obfuscating the disappearance of countless of billions of dollars. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.